on. What is up?
Take control of our fear and turn the table. So take a big step. Take a gamble. Take control of your life while you're good and able. Good and able.
What is up? What is up? Welcome, everybody, to Number One Poker with me, Riker Sean. I am glad you're here. Hopefully, if you're a watching solid dudes, you've had a chance to refill your glass, get comfortable after a crazy-ass show. It's always a party. Always a party. Hell yeah. Nodak, what's up? Hit that like button. Chime in. Parlay Popes, what is happening? Say hello. Let me know you're here. You know, I want to know. I want to know you're here. I want to know. I want to know you're here. Say what's up. You know? Trying to set up the table. Can't do it ahead of time on a Friday night. I don't have the opportunity. The opportunity. You know what I mean? I think that's right. I think that's how we like them. Justice for one, what is happening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. This shit rocks. Hell yeah. Marcus Hodges, greetings. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out. Trying to find some tables. Trying to get some. It's a busy night on Coin Poker, where I'm playing. Here I am. Where we're playing. Of course, it shifted all the tables over. Just fucking me, this thing. Just whoring me. Let's see if I can't get them back where I think that you'll be able to see them when I hit the button. Todd OG, Guns and Pillows. I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah. That was all. That was tonight. God, a lot was covered, wasn't it? Wasn't it? What a solid dudes. We finally got the truth from Jimmy. Finally got it. Finally got the truth from Jim. I knew we'd get there eventually. I knew we'd get there. Whoa. Getting accosted for updates. I better bring you in on the action here, because already we're going to put it in. The Cutoff open. We 3-bet. They 4-bet. We're just going to jam kings. If he's got aces, hey. That's what it is. What are we going to do? We got there. Hooray. Starting early. 2 nights in a row. That's right. 3-name bandit. After what was a crazy-ass week. Todd OG. Christopher John. Kelarufici. 3-name bandit. I'm glad you're here. All of you. Parlay Popes, I have no idea what you're... I don't know what that means. I assume you're being weird. I don't know why. We're on the wait list for these other tables, unless I can get one to pop up. Oh, it looks like I found a table that might work. Let's see. Oh, there's a seat. Oh, I got a horde. Just missed it. Laura Reuter, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I know. Howdy. I know it's a little different from the chaos of solid dudes. Banana Filth. Your claim is that Mrs. Filth just got home and said she didn't mind. Didn't mind what? You threatening to leave her in the car? Or making her drive your drunk ass around? Yeah, put her on. Gotta talk to her. Mrs. Filth, I think we met. You seem very nice. I don't have to tolerate this from this man. I know he's handsome. But there's lots of handsome men out there. Glad you're here. That's right. Hit that like button. Don't take advice from Banana Filth when he's describing forcing his wife to drive him places and that she may not be able to get into. But do take his advice when he says to hit that like button. Okay? That's when you got to take his advice. That's when he knows a thing or two. If you're somehow over here watching and you're not subscribed, I don't know how. I don't know how that could be true. But please make sure you hit that subscribe button. And have the little bell turned on. I don't keep a strict schedule. I'm going to try to play a lot more, like, to finish out the month. So I'm playing on Coin Poker. The reason I'm playing on Coin Poker is they did a giant rebrand. Their tables, they're not bad. I don't mind them. But here in the month of March, they're giving 100% rake back, which means all of the rake that I pay, they're paying it back. And in the second half of the month, they're going to do that, and I think like splashing the pots and have leaderboards going and things like that. So it's a good time to be playing for sure. This is not an endorsement. I don't endorse any site. I don't know why they would, but the only way that I would do it is if they paid me a bag of money. And then I would tell you that it's the only trustworthy site. I would lie. I've told you all, I've always been honest. I am a whore, but I'm just not a cheap whore. It's always been my policy. Always has been. They have decided that they want to donk the turn. It's very interesting. God, they picked a size that's sneaky. We're gonna fold. A little less I'd consider raising as a bluff. I think that they're pretty weak there. They're basically, my interpretation of that is that they are trying to set the price for their hand. And that I could get a little crazy and force them off of that price. Force them to change it, as it were. You know? But over there on the left, you see all the socials. Follow me along on all those things. And if you're feeling preposterously generous, there's my Venmo, @Riker Sean. I accept Venmos. I'll read just about anything that you write in that Venmo. You put a note in there, I'll read it. Within reason. But yeah, I'm going to try to play. And I guess the streaming will go along with it, though some will have to be like, we'll see. I'll see how to do it. Part of when you're like grinding heavily for rakeback, and right now, so you're playing online poker, and the rakeback is 100%, right? So the site takes a rake, and it's, you know, generally speaking, it's pennies or whatever. But it adds up very fast. It could be up to a few bucks, I think, at the 100 NL tables. Part of this is like I'll load up 6 tables, 8 tables, you know, not streaming, and just play very ABC poker. Like, because I'm grinding just for the rakeback, because it adds up. And we're not even half a month in. There's over $300 in rakeback that I've earned. I have not played that much. So I think I'm going to crank it up on the back half of the month and see if we can't get $1,000 in rakeback. And actually attempt to grind the leaderboard. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, expect me to stream more, though we'll see. You know, I don't know what that exactly will look like. Kind of sucks that the queen paired up top where we had the gut shot at least. Oh, Venmo incoming. I'll take a peek. We have to fold. Appreciate you, Banana Filth. Banana Filth, I imagine this is you. I'm not going to use your government name. It would help, because I don't know your government name. Should has some advantage, because some of you order from the shop, so he's learned your government name. But I'm not sure. I appreciate the very, very generous Venmo. You are far too kind. Simultaneously, I get a walk with aces up top, so that's always fun. Nothing. Yes, what's the biggest single hand win that I've had? The biggest single pot I've played and won is probably around 4K. I honestly don't recall. I know that seems crazy, but like they kind of, I don't know, they kind of run together. The only reason that I can guess that it's around 4K is that it was in the 5-10 game, playing at my local casino, and I had the nut flush, and I was pretty certain that my opponent's range was very weak on the river. I think they may have been chasing like a straight or something, or had a pretty weak pair and didn't believe me. So I was targeting a pretty shitty range when I bet on the river, so I bet on a relatively small size for the pot. And they shoved over the top. And I know that we were playing about 2K deep. So, yeah, that's probably it. I'm trying to remember if I was ever really deep with anybody and had, like, I've been pretty deep. It's just, it doesn't always happen where, like, you're deep and you're all in a hand where somebody else is deep. But, yeah, it's always good. It's always good to be on the right side of those. You know, to get raised and you're holding the nuts. It's a good spot to be in. You're like, well, I got raised, and you double check the board, and you go, yeah, I have the best hand that can exist. Let's put all the money in. Up top, there was a limp, and I raised a low board. We're going to bet small. I don't know what this person's limping range could be. Imagine it's a bunch of garbage. So we are going to attack that range. Now we're going to bet. We're going to size up a little bit. We're going to hope that that range contains some Jack X and some diamond draws. We want to charge the absolute maximum. Like, I think that we could get floated on the flop by a lot of random overcards, but they're not going to call any turn bet size. So now we're just targeting, you know, Jack X and flush draws. The ace coming in is not great. It downgrades our hand severely. He only has a little over pot size back. I think we could check and win a lot. I was really debating betting small. If anyone was watching last night, I've got to keep an eye on these timers. Some of these things I'm explaining and then trying to think, and then I'll run out of all of my backup clock. So when I have a real decision, then I don't know. I don't have the time to do anything with it. The bomb pot on the right, I have to imagine we're winning one of those boards. I don't think I need to bet. Kirk Partika, wife is playing a cash game at the casino right now. That's awesome. You don't have to say exactly where. What state? It's very exciting. Actually, don't even say the state. Some states only literally have one casino. Don't do that. Some states literally only have one place that she could be playing cards. That would be crazy. But does she play often? That's very cool. There's not a lot of women in poker. And it's one of those things that, like, poker is very aware of. And they want more women in there. And you're like, oh, God, everybody wants more women everywhere. But that's not it. Like, just from a purely, like, hey, if we want poker to grow, there's half of the population not playing a card game we want more people playing. Like, it's purely for selfish reasons. It's like, hey, we want more people to play this game. Not very many women play. See. I mean, come on, Parlay Popes. You know what happened. You're being ridiculous. I won't block him. I think last week we literally said that he could troll. I mean, I won't, you know, come on. What happened? It was chronicled on the show what happened. It was impossible. I mean, I don't know why. Like there was no gag. There was not like, oh, we got a way out of this. That's not what happened. You're a menace. Huh. The small blind 3-bet us fairly large. 10 jack's a terrible hand. Like, if you just always fold that to a 3-bet from people that probably are not 3-betting enough, it's fine. It's not a good hand. Chad Dukes, thank you for the very generous Venmo. You're smart and handsome. He asked a really good question. He asked, which TNG character deserves their own spin-off series and why? I don't know about deserves. I'm just gonna say, like, what's a spin-off series that I would watch? Worf. I would watch a Worf spin-off series, like 100%. It would be awesome. Like, all those times that he's like back with the Klingons and doing stuff, like, you know, you could say it was happening a lot more than it was, you know. It would be great. Well, when you turn a full house versus a fish that also might have a queen, life gets a little less fun. But is he only betting a queen on the flop? I'm not sure. He might bet a flush draw sometimes. I think that I would like to raise. Do I, though? Yes. I would like to raise. I don't have to go crazy. I think I'm getting a little greedy. Like, do I ever get called by a flush draw on a double paired board? This might be a little crazy. I'm talking myself out of this. Like, does he really call with a flush draw? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's a blunder. That's a mistake. That's fucking just not paying attention. That's not having good thoughts there. Like, what's his most likely candidate to be betting on the flop? A weak fish, a queen. Yeah, it's not good. It's a poorly played hand. It's upsetting. Now, the good news is that money is in play, but no reason to do that there. No reason. Sorry, Riker Sean is a gentleman. Thanks, Banana Phil. Oh, the Ryzen night. I mean, you know, we'll be comfortable. We'll figure it out. It sucks because I am calling, praying that we're chopping. Do not have a flush. Oh, he beats me on both boards. He had ace queen. Yeah. It's tough. Oh, Banana Phil, how do you play poker with the extraordinarily handsome Riker Sean? Well, flattery will get you everywhere, sir. Well, you got a couple different ways. Primarily, what we're working on, right, is those watched hours, which we've crossed the halfway mark. Once we reach the goal of 3,000 watch hours, I don't even know why this is a milestone, but once we get there, that I will host a poker tournament, which I will stream where I will invite you guys to, play. There's a couple apps that Shroka will help out. It'll be like $20, something friendly. And we'll do that together. And it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. So that would be the primary way. The poker tournament. Host #1 poker tournament. Oh, Parks. That's the place to play there. I hear that's a great room. I hear the Parks is a great room. They have great games. Hell yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome that she's kicking ass as well. I hear the games are really good there. Hey, we get half the pot. Well, I finally got a seat at this other table. It's lucky. We have a pair on both boards, plus the flush draw on the top board. It's a pretty strong hand. But I think we check. Is there any food that I would enjoy tonight? I don't know the answer. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this guy bet half pot. I think we call one. We have to call. On the bottom left, this is a hand that I posted in because I wasn't fast enough to switch that off. Now we're just gonna try to fight for that $2. I haven't thought about any food that I would like. Revio just gets to fucking take the pot. Oh, that's sick. The pair just can't be good on either board. We lose to so many straights. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could order a salad. I mean, if you're just looking for me to order food. We flop open-ended on a limped pot. We get there. I have no idea with this guy. I mean, he found a way to call with some other unlikely shit earlier. I don't worry about him having a boat or anything. We'll bet 1.5 times the pot. See if we can't get greedy and get called by an ace. Yeah, I imagine these pizza places nearby have like a reasonable, like, I would hope like a house-made Italian dressing or something. Oh, thank you again, Banana Felt, for a very generous Venmo. Very generous, even though your message is crazy. I mean, Banana Felf, this is wild. You think Obi-Wan would kick Worf's ass? Come on. Let's be serious, buddy. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. We called the 3-bet with jacks. I don't know. It's close. Ugh. I like snap calling the flop bet there. On the bottom right table, I open small blind calls, big blind 3 bets. I think we could just click it. We'll check. I think we have to call with jacks, yeah, if he was to bet. I was considering betting. I mean, this is the fucking dream. The pot's already huge. We'll bet tiny now. Maybe he just raises with an ace. And then I'll blast pretty much every turn. What happened here? Yeah, we're just going to put it in. And hope to get called by an ace. It's kind of tough because, like, you know, they always, well, that guy always has ace king, you know, but if he's holding an ace, it's going to be tough for him to fold. He clearly doesn't have a hand like ace jack. Yeah. Yeah, choice is fine, whatever. Hey-oh. Nice double up. Come on. Got him. Got him. Love to see it. Love to get paid there with a set of kings. Hard to do. Hard to do. We river the ace. Up top on table 1, we bet the turn, or we bet the flop. We see bet the turn. I think their range is pretty... Well, he could have ace X of clubs. We're going to go greedy. We're going to target exactly that. Flush draws that contain an ace. And see if we can't get paid. He ain't got shit. He ain't got shit. Let me catch up here. Rhett, you missed the start. Why are there double draws? Sometimes I'll show you right here on this table. That is called a double board bomb pot. So what happens is everybody posts some denomination. It's random. It can be 1 big blind or 2 or 3. This time it looks like it was 3 and somebody's wasn't in. So everybody has 2 random cards. There's 2 flops dealt, 2 turns, 2 rivers, you know. So you know, it's a chop game, right? Where you could end up chopping the pot. So you got to be careful piling money in. But I guess we just win with a 9 most of the time on the bottom end. Yeah. Ace king off versus this guy. This is interesting because I think this guy's a little fishy. Calling's out of the question, so it's really just jam. Oh, fuck me. The clock ran down here. God damn it. Oh, what a pain. And I'm somehow left out of this? Oh, no, I'm in it. Oh, it's annoying. That's annoying. But yeah, so they're double board bomb pots is what they're called. So everybody bombs the pot, with their whatever. Here's $6 whole. But when you play them at the casino, 2-5 or whatever, everybody posts a couple big blinds, and let's say you're 8-handed, there's over $100 in the pot. There's money in there worth fighting for. But these are fun. And like the weaker players really like these games a lot. Like technically, if I'm grinding for rake back money, that like playing these doesn't make any sense because they take too long. But I think they're fun for here. Hell yeah, Kirk. Well, your wife will, when we hit that viewership goal, she will be eligible to, well, she'll have to subscribe to the channel. But then she could pay in and play the tournament. It'll be fun. I don't think there's anybody that knows how, that is like, a tournament professional that'll be playing, so skill edge-wise, who knows? Ace Queen up here. Like, this person has 0 3-bet bluffs. Like, I'm okay just folding. They do not bet 3-bet enough pre-flop. It's just not happening. Maybe he'll show me something to make me change my mind, but we'll base it off of the pool. It'll have to be some sort of TNG themed tournament, right? I don't know how you really control that. I mean, it can't really be. I can't really control what the tables look like, sadly. I can't build an app for this. We'll just have to play wherever you can play. I think everybody will have to, be a commander or a lieutenant or, something. Everybody's name should be TNG themed at least. We'll have some fun. John Hamsgamer says he sent a Venmo. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, buddy. Oh, Mr. John Rage. You're far too kind, sir. Far too kind. Damn. Holy shit. I appreciate the hell out of you, John Hamsgamer. Thank you for a very generous Venmo. Looking for a big pot and win for our guy, Riker Sean. Well, you're very kind, sir. I mean, this is kind of my board to see bet. Once he calls, then that's it. But I get to buy, like, the river for cheap. So I get another opportunity to spike a 6. Which did not happen. We will fold. Yeah, if we're looking to mix it up, could you order me a nice Caesar salad? Look, yeah, I'll eat a salad. I mean, yeah, a Caesar's okay. Yeah, I like a chicken Caesar. I know it doesn't look like I have ever enjoyed a salad, but I do. I do enjoy like a chicken Caesar. I'm sure I can order one from somewhere if someone really wants to buy me a salad. But I think everyone likes just seeing me like be gluttonous. Nobody wants to pay me to be healthy. It's hurtful. It does hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna lie. You know. It's like everyone's buying me hoagies, so I get the heart attack. But I do appreciate it. I think that I could bet. I think that I win this bottom board, and like if I bet small, maybe I get 2 calls. Right? I'm chopping. I can never win the top one. I don't think I can bluff. Maybe. Ugh. Oh, I got shoved off of it. I can't call a raise hoping for a chop. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, well. It happens. Yeah, see, this guy did not bet 3-bet there. I don't think he's, like, crazy. I don't think he's maniacal or anything, you know what I mean? Let's hit one of these. It's not great. King 10, not great on this double board up there. Yeah, you get all sorts of types in online tournaments, especially when they're small stakes, especially when it's like $20, you know it's free. You know, this would be fun. These are all, you know. If Ham Scammer was available, he'd probably jump in and mix it up, you know? We get downgraded on the top board on table 4. And our equity improves on the bottom board? Question mark? It's a big bet. That F's my butt. No anchovy pizzas, Banana Phil, if you're being crazy. How many salads would you say you eat in a day? See what you did there. I feel like I have to call. Oh, I'm just getting fucked. Can't call there. No, you C, you dirty C. You really want to be the one aggressing there. Not calling, praying that you somehow win the bottom board. There's no ace. Very sad. How many salads would you say you eat in a day? I clearly appear that I eat none. Their range should be incredibly strong. Or, I mean, it's not crazy, but it's a small raise, so I'll call. It's kind of not what you want. Top pair, okay kicker. It's a good kicker. But it is a monotone board that he bets half pot at. You're going to call pretty quickly, check pretty quickly. Get the third ace. I think I want to check faster than I just did. Kind of give the illusion that I don't have a decision. And that's it. You want to give them the opportunity to bluff. It's possible this person 3-bets like the exact strength of their hand, or maybe he was just clicking buttons. Who the fuck could know? We are going to call here in position versus the fish. The big blind could end up squeezing light. We flop a gut shot with 2 overs to the board, so it's not the worst place to be in. Got a call. The 9 pairing. Is it really good for us? Not really. We're just going to check and hope to get there. We don't. Once he snap checks, God, I feel like I got the best hand, but Can I get him to fold everything? I think the answer is probably. So we'll just bet and see if we can't make him fold everything. And he did. We got no pizza this. No, nothing. Even versus a fish, that hand stinks. That guy's just 4-bet pre-flop? No. Wait, what was the action on that hand? Oh, I wish I was paying closer attention. What is the most adventurous food I've ever tried? I mean, I was in Japan and I ate everything. Like, so I don't know. I don't know what some of it was. I haven't tried any weird foods, I don't think. I just haven't been exposed to many, you know what I mean? As far as like adventurous foods. I don't even know what that means. Never had rabbit or squirrel or anything weird or anything like that. Like gator bites are pretty just standard, right? Like gator, snake. I don't know if it's that adventurous. Like, it's fried. Fucking tastes like everything. This person is a fish. Need to tag them. We will c-bet our range. When we get raised here, nice thing when we c-bet our range, right, is I have plenty of strong hands I can call a raise. Boom. You just fold. They just let us off the hook. Is he check raise bluffing? No. His check raise bluffs are ace X of hearts. I lose to those hands. Like, I have to get him to fold it by the river, so I've got to call there, probably call a very large turn bet, and then what? Hope none of the river he checks or something, and I can put it in. There's no reasonable or rational path to winning. I took a piss right after solid dudes, and I've got to piss again already. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. Boom. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be here. I'll be right back. You know, right back. Right back. We're right back. We're here. Don't worry. John Ham Skimmer. Let's assume Riker Sean consumes one salad every other week. That's 26 salads per year, equating to less than 1/10 of a salad per day. Yeah, maths. Math is mathing. Yeah, but see, pretty soon I'll be, I'll be Salad Sean. Able to be eating 1 to 2 a day. Okay, that seems crazy. That seems not right. Fuck it, we'll just post. Why? What are we doing? We're really gonna wait for the blinds. DC Sports Park. No, I can't do the chili cheese dogs, man. You're crazy. Why are you out to get me, buddy? I thought you liked me. I like you. I wouldn't try to kill you. I wouldn't try to kill you with food. You're trying to get me that heart attack. I'm trying to be able to wear this fucking my uniform in public. All right, conservatively, I've only got to lose like 120 pounds, and then like I can wear this out. We flop an open ender. What I'm debating is like, can I check raise? And this is dicey to be check raising here. Because if I check raise and he raises, like I get blown off of my hand. My hand has a lot of equity. But really, you want to be check raising a lot from the big blind, so probably should have just done it. You want to be going crazy. Can't be wrong. Just every opportunity. No chili cheese dogs. Oh my god, this thing just fold. Cares if I have the option to check with 10-3 offsuit. Just fold the hand. It's a good sized bomb pot, and we whiff it. You're right, Rhett. We never saw the restrooms on the Enterprise. Could have been the 3 shells. Could have been seashells there for all we know. What was that? It was Demolition Man, right? That'd be hilarious if somehow I could get Bry out here and he's just behind me grilling hot dogs. Like on some sort of indoor grill. Like on a standing George Foreman grill or something. That'd be so stupid. It would be so dumb. Just gonna call. And then snap check. Yeah, maybe just gotta call it down. Just got ace queen or ace king or something like that. Life sucks. Boom. Let's go. Flopping a set there. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now he bets big. I mean, if he has ace king here down in the bottom left, life is horrible for me, but it is what it is. Oh, you son of a bitch. I have no time on this table anymore. That was probably folding. But can I raise? I don't think so. I never get called by worse. I just call and hope I'm not dead to ace king, which I am. Life stinks. Womp, womp, womp. We flip middle pair on a monotone board. It turns more monotone. We can never win. What is this guy doing? I didn't realize he only had $5. I mean, this person's insane. Jamaican beef patties. Look, they were good. I can't do them. I'm done. I'm out of the game, man. It's not for our stream. I think it's like if I'm going to eat some junk food, it's got to be social with friends, out, you know. And that's it. Not when I'm at home, streaming. You're crazy. Eating up to 2 salads a day does seem outrageous. Seems like a lot of salad. That's like too much salad. I don't like salad that much. I eat a little bit, one a day. I like some like baby spinach is fine. Whatever. This guy donking. I mean, it's interesting. I have to call one. Oh, this was a limped pot. He should lead a lot. Oh, I can't call because this guy should. He would technically open up the action if he was a jam. Now I lose. These bomb pots do not go my way. Flop an open-ended straight draw on the bottom board that's monotone. We call Bry the replicator. That'd be great. That would be fun. I'll have a chili cheese dog, please. Hit the sounder. This one's really cute. Jack 10 is probably not the exact hand to have here to put my foot down, but I think that check raise is actually a lot of bullshit on a 995 board. A live stream poker match? What? I mean, John, you're getting crazy, buddy. I mean, I like you. I like the spirit. How would that work? You're too much. I get the weird chat disconnected. And then it's successfully connected. I don't know what any of that means. That's so funny. This guy had nothing left. Oh, fuck. I could play that hand. This table in the bottom right looks like it may break. We get a walk with jacks. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the table. Find a new one. There's plenty. Boom. We're back in it. I didn't want to sit out all. What are you doing? That's not what I meant to do. Click the wrong button. A live stream poker match where Bry is... I mean, that tailgate for friendship was so funny. It was sad, but... Should have known then, huh? Should have known then. Look, Bry has a lot of skills. I'm back. I don't want to be sat out. What are we doing? We're in. Fold. Definitely fold. Jacks is a pretty good hand to have in a double board game. Right in the middle, though. Hey-oh. Top two on table two in the top right. It's pretty good. We will bet small on the bomb pot. Try to get a few callers. It's hard to get people to, like, make someone fold an ace. Oh, I got fucked with that ace up top. You see. He checks behind. I mean, I don't know. Everybody here plays these really poorly, including me, so... I'm not even confident that I chop. Half pot. I lose to any ace on both boards. guess we gotta figure out salads. Seems so stupid. A salad. Ugh. A raise and a 3-bet. King Jack off. Cannot be 4-bet. Can't be called. I have a straight draw plus a flush draw up top. I think I'm okay. I think that I want to bet. On table 1, blind versus blind. Ace high is pretty good. We will call. Check. Alright, so we have the straight now on the bottom board. We definitely have the bottom board locked up. We're drawing to the... Well, it's not the nuts on the top board, but it's unlikely anyone has a set. So we're going to bet again. Once he bets big, we can fold. Again, we want 2 callers, right? We want to try to chop up a third person's money. Is there any world where I can... Like, I have the bottom board locked up. Is there any world where I can get him to fold? Who knows? We'll jam, see if we can't take the whole pot. Worst case is we're chopping. He's definitely not folding quads. I don't know what he was thinking about. What you have to do is pray for the universe where he doesn't have, like, where he has a hand that can fold, where you get to win the whole pot. Because somewhere there's the good universe where that happens. I haven't figured out those bomb pots yet, but they rake them heavily, I think. Like, even chopping up the money, I bet the flop, I bet the turn. I got called by 2 people on both streets. Like, somehow I only won $3. Might have to stop playing these bomb pot tables. Is anyone still in the chat? Say hello if you're still there. I got disconnected a while ago, and I haven't seen any new chats. Now it's possible everybody tuned out and went to sleep. I wouldn't blame you. I'm not far. I'd tune out and go to sleep too. But now I'm not sure that I even see that. Maybe there's... It's never been silent this long. Unless, again, of course, you know, if everyone's just gone. I don't keep the viewer count up. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Got a straight draw on the bottom board. Get the straight on the bottom board. Hey-o. We just call. We want to invite other people to call. Not push them out. Because we can never win the other board. We probably can't make him fold. If he has exactly King 10, we're sad. Okay. Otherwise, we're just chopping. Hey, we have top pair on both boards. There's a 7 on both boards, which makes 7s less likely. Nice. Oh, Joe Azer, what's up, buddy? Okay, there's people here. All right, it was just it was quiet for a while. I mean, I know that, you know, with the delay, it's hard to have a conversation, but yeah, who would even know that Joe Azer was even here? I'm glad you're here, Joe, but how can we know that? I don't think you ever said a word. Kirk Bartika still watching. Glad. Thank you. I think with ace-9 in the bottom, we got the one bet we were hoping to capture. Oh my God, he rivered me. John Hamscammer, yep, it is on. It is working. Thank you. All right, so this is, maybe it's possible someone has a 7, right? I mean, I just call. I mean, it's just the two of us. He can't have a flush and have the 7. So we're safe. Yeah, we just call. You right? You can't have. Yeah, we have to be chopping. I'm suddenly nervous now with trips. Is it possible that I'm losing that fucking board and then I get quartered on the other one? God, I don't know how these work. I gotta stop playing these tables. I don't fucking know. Oh, you son of a fucking bitch. I had no time on that table. That's right. Oh, you hooker. Good. Joe Azer, Parlay Popes, Kurt Partika, John Hamskinner, 3-Name Bandit, Rhett Roethlisberger, Kimberly Milio. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for checking in and assuring me the chat still worked. But yeah, it did this the other night too, right? It like comes up and just says chat disconnected. And then it says, all right, we're reconnected. I just have to trust it. This person's crazy. It's not a thing that you can do. Oh, getting folded on that bomb pot is... I wish I had more time to think about it. Hey. Turning top pair top kickers, not bad. Great if somebody bailed me out here and bet. When they lead the 8, it's less fun, but what are you gonna do? He now counterfeited any hands like ace deuce, ace 6, or ace 3. Huh. Can I bet tiny and get somebody to spaz out? No, 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 you hooker. Oh, I forget I have no time. I've got to start playing really fast on the top right table. If you play quickly, you restore this clock, but I've let it get to 0 and then it's only a problem because I'm trying to like verbalize what I'm thinking. Oh, hello, hello. That fucking Gary tape. Oh, hello, hello. My professional knife is like at a 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. We'll definitely call along and see if we can't get lucky. How you been, Joe Azer? Where you been? What have you been doing? I haven't seen you in forever. It's terrible. Yep. Like anybody could technically, like these people could have had a flush draw and checked naturally. Now I want to target hands that have a club in them. Like exactly those hands. That aren't folding, right? So if they have like, it's hard now, but if it's on one of them had like the king of clubs X, king of clubs with a jack, king of clubs with a queen, like I'm targeting exactly that. Fold an ace there is pretty interesting. Like I have no reason to check if I have the flush draw, but he's a fish. He's not really thinking that hard. Like I'm on the button. If I had a flush draw, I just bet. My hand has a lot of equity, but he don't know. Folded and showed the ace, which is strange. It's a fish move. People like to feel really smart in poker. Because most people that play poker like to think that they're really smart, and they want other people to think they're smart. I just want to make money. Right? Which means sometimes trying crazy things and definitely not showing that I'm, quote, capable of folding a strong hand. Like, oh, look how smart I am. Right? So now, like, Pride Poker is like, well, if I get him a full top pair, like, that's a pretty good thing to know. Alright, we have 2 pair up top on this bomb pot, a shitty pair on the bottom. Up top where we have 2 pair, there's a straight possible. So we don't want the pot to explode. Our 2 pair gets counterfeited. We have to call one. We pick up 2 pair on the bottom board, but again, straight possible. Just not looking for the pot to blow up. I think when I check behind with 6s here, God, I win a lot, but oh my God. It's tough to make people fold a jack here. Because the board paired. I'm looking for a range fold, though. I probably should have gone a little bigger. Probably could have gone like $16. But he's pretty weak. I have to call. Like, other people are definitely making a mistake here also. Yeah, thanks, John. I mean, I try to verbalize like my thoughts, and I try to keep it pretty simple, right? Like this is, I think, the best way to think about poker is like asking questions, because it's a game of incomplete information, and it's how it functions. Two pairs so good, I got a call. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I was like, I have to be good on that board. Nice. Nice. There's always somebody making a mistake there, and that was him. And this guy, I don't know if he knows what's happening. Ace high with a mediocre ace. We're gonna check. Just because there's not so much to target, right? I'm holding an ace. It's hard for him to have one. We're going to let them stab the turn, which I think they're going to do a lot. And I'm ready to call most river bets. He doesn't bet. I could probably bet here pretty thin. I hope he calls me with some pair. I mean, it's hard for him to have a pair, but pairs are hard to make. It's just a hard board for them to hit when I have the ace. But when we see bet there, he's going to fold so often. It's nice to check, and they will tend to overstab those turns. Which isn't wrong. Right, they could stab the turn pretty profitably. Eights misses. Sad day. I do not have to call one here. Or just fold. You're really just looking to make the set. If it was a low board or something, you got to call, but like King 10, whatever. Those mid to high boards. I'm just going to face the turn bet so often. Yeah, man, poker's a fun game. I wish more people would. Again, the barrier to entry has never been lower. Like, you have all these sites now that exist that run micro stakes games. You know, you could put $100 on there and play. Like, you know, see if you like it, whatever. We'll see bet a third. If we get raised, we will probably 3-bet. No dice. We got the dishwashers up top. Fish calls. Ace high board. Not great. This person probably doesn't have a lot of aces, but the big blind certainly does. And a king. I mean, I'm demoted to third pair. Now he probably doesn't have an ace. He also doesn't have an ace. But he could have a king. Hands like king, jack, king, queen off, like just junk. God damn. How do I get queens and I just get this? What am I hoping could call me here? Somehow a 9? I mean, I just have to check, and as long as this guy doesn't bluff huge, I just have to call, I guess. Whatever this guy had, he had to know he couldn't win, so it's interesting. It's always worth noting that, like, he did not take the opportunity to bluff. Which you probably should have with whatever he had. This is the guy that doesn't know how these fucking bomb pods work. I'll tell you why that bet's too big. Because now it's just me and him, and we're almost certainly chopping this. Like, for him to be good here, he either has the straight or the 5, which I beat over here. There's one combination of 5-4. I now beat it on the bottom. So we're good. We locked it up. He'll shove. I'll call. We can skip that step. Yes, yes. We want to play more pots with fish. We get to be in position, multi-way. Another fish min clicked it. I don't even know what that could mean from them. Could be really strong, but this guy's not folding. I can't fold. Let's see if we just can't hit it. We don't, but their mistakes post-flop are going to be so egregious that it's okay to call. Right? Because the times that we get there, we get way more money than we should. Hey-oh. King's in the bottom. This person probably has an overpair. This person either has a set or a set. They should just snap it off. Or two pair, okay. You didn't even have an overpair. That's, I mean, it's a move. It's fish on fish violence right there. You love to see it. Him holding the king of diamonds, it really lessens his combinations of flush draws, but he technically could have jacks or even queens if he's not prepared to get it in pre. So we're just going for the very tippity top of his range because we want to make sure that we're always getting the most money from that part. That is the dream. So we just got to live in the best timeline, you know? Or pretend that best timeline exists. This person posted is what happened. All right, I'm getting tired. I'm getting there. To wrap it up here soon. We'll have to wrap it up here. But I've had a great time hanging out with everybody. I hope you've enjoyed, as I have, our time together. I think we were almost somehow break even tonight, which is very odd. That is a really big bet, buddy. Look at that. Giant bet. We'll just fold. Probably has like 2 pair or something, or a set. You could have 2s. They don't want to see the smoke, man. They don't want to see that flush come in. They don't want to see it. Where's the button? Where's the button? But hey, thank you all so much for hanging out. Hope you had a great night. I mean, that's not a bad way to spend a Friday. You got solid dudes, followed up by number 1 poker. I had a great time. Let's go through here and make sure that we have properly thanked our Venmoers once again. The most generous, the most handsome, and the most kind. Banana Filth and John Rage. The great and powerful John Rage, who will be at Atlantico Amigos. It's a star-studded event. Lori Wagner, John Rage, among others. Yeah. Shroka, Joe Azer, and Jester will be in person again. Oh, sure. But who cares? That's not who I'm interested in. I'm interested in John Hamscammer and Lori Wagner and all of you fine people that come on out. So make sure you say hello. I look forward to seeing you there. And keep an eye out. Make sure you are subscribed and you have notifications turned on. I might try to just do as much as possible this month as kind of a challenge. And then I'll regret it and hate myself for it. But I'll get to hang out with you fine folks more often. So thank you so much. It's so good to see you. Take it easy.